The movie starts from the Earth where something has been destroyed and 29 connections are still running, and the Earth is not suitable for humans to live at all. Then 700 years ago a company named DNA developed an 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝, made a profession, and all the remaining humans started living in this stage because now there is dust and garbage on the Earth. Heaps are left, that's why many robots have been released to clean it so that when it becomes semi-clean and suitable for humans, then humans can come back to Earth from the stage. And this is the work of 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝, that by compressing the garbage in a shape he keeps on maintaining that he is such a robot. Then apart from cleaning the garbage in the morning and evening, he has nothing else. There is no work except 𝐂𝐿𝐼, all the robots have been finished, and now if it is left, that too, because if any part of it gets damaged quickly, then it replaces the big robot gate with other garbage, and it removes a lot of scratches in appearance and feels old. After living in this world for so many years, 8 official 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐭𝐬 is born and now has learned to feel a lot. For this reason, when the garbage compresses, first of all, he keeps the thing he likes carefully and keeps it in his own built house. Coming home, he keeps the daily things in the house. To pass the time, he has also installed a TV in his house. As it, 𝐂𝐿𝐼 is also done with a dough, which is a co-worker who stays with him every moment and thinks along with him. He charges himself with solar energy in the morning and then leaves for work. Today, while doing his work, 𝐂𝐿𝐼 finds a very interesting thing, which is a plant, because till date he had never seen a plant. He picks it up with soil and puts it in a shoe. When he comes home in the evening and then a light, it appears that the one who was chasing had come quite far, and he sees that a huge space is coming over him. To save his life, Bollywood hides himself inside the ground. Sometimes the body comes to know that one of that space the robot has come out and was watching the one who had stolen it since time immemorial. We see that this report was also scanning this meaning completely by mistake. If any sound boils, then this new robot shoots on top of the V. It also scans the new and many bodies once. If he does not get anything inside the ball, then he leaves it and moves on. 𝐂𝐿𝐼 keeps following this robot for a long time, and one day it happens that when he talks to the robot, this robot tells its name Peace and says bar to V. W brings his new friend home with him, wherein he shows everything related to him to 𝐂𝐵, but 𝐂𝐵 was not happy with things, so she was doing something wrong, and after that V showed the plan that he had kept with him. In this, I will tell you why this report came on Earth and who sent it years from today. Earlier there was a company named Starliner, which had created a space called by and large the people who survived inside the Earth, all these people sitting in this universe. I went back to this space and some robots were winning over the Earth so that these people could see the existence of humans on the Earth again, whether something can survive here or not, and for this reason 𝐂𝐵 was also sent, and when the plant comes near 𝐂𝐵, then the mission of 𝐂𝐵 was completed. With this, due to the day power of 𝐂𝐵, the youth shuts itself down, but along with this his security camera was also on here. This thing was very emotional here 𝐂𝐵 when he had found his new friend, that after some time he was away from his new friend. He thinks whether this report is also on solar power, that's why he keeps the 𝐂𝐵 in the sun for a long time. He takes the 𝐂𝐵 with him as an electricity lights. The dam follows her. Wally tries every way to get 𝐂𝐵 back on, but one day finds the same space that had left 𝐂𝐵 before. She takes this special 𝐂𝐵 with her when she sees the fall thing, comes running to digest 𝐂𝐵, and he climbs on this space. This space Earth's red had gone out, and now V was above this space. B sees 𝐂𝐵 from inside the class and tries to pick it up. At the time of coming inside, the policy comes to know that 𝐂𝐵 is being scanned, and with this some other robots have taken 𝐂𝐵 with them to many other places. Part of coming into this space, we come to know that humans have changed completely. He has become so lazy and healthy that he is not doing any of his work by himself, he is reporting all his work. Till V had helped this John to stand up. Now here we are shown the captain of this space who himself was still sleeping, and all his work was being done by a robot named Auto. After doing this, the captain asks the Auto here that you tell what you had to say, then the Auto tells that Chintu goods were sold on Earth. That robot has been successful to check humans, and we have got the plant from today till many years ago. Captain, no such thing was found, so this captain also had to do his manual check and manual check. By doing this, it is known that as soon as a plant or a person is found on Earth, we can go back home. Now is the time to take that plant, but we do not have that plant at all. Had also seen V, and she gets angry on V that how did you come here and why did you come? Captain thinks that maybe some disorder has come inside the youth, so sell it to get it fixed, and it is a false rumor. Any plant is found, then it is put in another repair room to be corrected, so that their system can be corrected. Now they are given a chamber. I stop and K starts repairing work, and they separate K's hand to check which V thinks it is harming. Since then World gets free with the help of Lo, and that of he starts attacking the robot by holding hands. which breaks people and all the bad robots become free and they start considering only one as their burden and all run away from there. Now everyone is alert here in the world and police behind it goes on and now both the quantities are declared. At first, she gets very angry on Golly, then starts saving her and takes her to the mall and she says that she should drive on Earth. But 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 is not go back under any circumstances and in this there is autopilot. The assistant comes and goes to this peacock and puts the plant and leaves it to destroy the dish. He sees this and goes inside to catch the plant. Blast is about to happen. Seeing this, Taste goes to save him. World comes out with 𝐸 before the board explodes. He is able to fly with the help of the expert. He goes near and tells him that the plant she was also saved. Seeing this, she becomes happy and hugs him too. And then both dance in the case and now both come back to a game. So now both of them had come to know that all the robots were the pilot is controlling and he reaches the edge of the new plant. So he goes from the trash area to the riot cabin. It is very difficult to leave the wall there. Goes and then delivers the plant. Keaton is very excited to see then because he had seen with the help of computer how humans used to live on the copy. And there was greenery all around, he puts a problem on their level. And when he sees the video of him going to Earth, he checks because the Earth is not as he saw on the computer, but the Earth was littered with garbage. Seeing this, he becomes very upset and sad. If he is there, he takes care and feeds him on water. 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 understands that we have cleared the application. No, due to which the Earth is in this condition today, so we have to go back. And only we can correct the meaning. When the knowledge of 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 is in the plant, then that video comes in front of me when she went into silence. And how I took care of her in 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 and was worried for her. One feels very emotional. Below, he is coming up slowly from that dusty place, avoiding the petrol police. Keaton immediately calls the autopilot. That 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 detect should be turned on as soon as possible and when the plant is placed inside it, the autopilot then surrounds it and says that it cannot go back under any circumstances, and shows another interview of the CEO of 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿, in which he tells that 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 has lost so much more life and the mission is clean. Due to failure now there is no sun can go back and autopilot has full control to remain in space, and not come back. This autopilot again asks 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 plant back but 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿, and then he from computer asks when this video record. If it was done, then it comes to know that this particular is years old. Then 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 realizes that after passing so many years, now there was a lot of chance that it must have been correct. That is why this plant is still alive. But we had to fulfill the orders of the autopilot, that's why he is fed up with all this. Meanwhile, the assistant robot of the autopilot comes here again and holds the dustbin in his hand. But in the meantime he has come up and the plan is the same. Falls over, but Arabot catches him and Auto goes to 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 and asks him to plant, but when he doesn't give her the plan and keeps it inside, then he gives her a lying down show, which makes her faint and falls down and then turns off the speed and tells her to go down. Locking him in the cabin, he leaves. A resignation also follows him there. Car is being thrown inside the universe and both of you were about to go inside it. The thing is that the V dish is very bad. That's why Balling is not responding to anything and now Bollywood. Taking the plant from back he says to 𝐸 that Earth, that means we all have to go to Earth and V. Earth chalk it will be fine now. 𝐸's final mission was that he could give the plant to the captain, and take V back with him. Evolve takes V with him and tries to reach back to the captain. The rest who were damaged on the way still help Evolve V. Here the auto stopped the captain, but humans are humans, they can manipulate robots as well. That's why the captain made the robot mad and showed through an imaginary screen that the plant has returned to the captain's pass, and at the same time it evolves. Bollywood also gives the direction that you have to put the plant inside the 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 detect. I will activate it. The detect was auto-closed from the back, but the body did not allow this to happen. It had kept that entire hall detect on itself and now the captain had also got up from the back and he tries to fight the auto-report. And a time comes like this when he completely shuts it down. Here now all humans also help each other. When they came to know that we have to put this plant in the hall and detect, then everyone started passing the plant on the other side and then finally when that plant came in 𝐸's pass, she puts the plant in the hall detect but till the hall is completely it was destroyed and now here it takes space hyper and reaches directly to the Earth. Now as soon as this space, everyone sees the light of the sun for the first time. First takes the vulnerable and goes to his house and repairs it there by changing all 5 of his clothes. Then keeps him in drowning and charges him. She extends her hand but 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿 no one gives it and starts going there then V. But she forces him for some extra data on that too and shows everything that Bell Holy had shown him but lags. It happens as if her memory state is gone. She goes out and starts cleaning the garbage like a normal robot. But you does not lose courage and she then goes beyond speaking and calls him holding his hand. And looks into his eyes as if she is the most you want to remind and the hero deserves him as much as he crosses in 𝐂𝐫𝐤𝐿. and that one head is remembered. He also takes the necklace. Here humans come to Earth and plant plants, and now they start living with E and other robots, and with the passage of time, plants start growing on Earth and greenery in every way. It starts happening and the movie